welcome back to the Boring Talk with Saturn. I'm Saturn here. I'm a 21 years old PA, probationary estate agent in Malaysia. Okay, so today I'll be talking about rent or buy. Yeah, there's client and tenant ask me whether they should rent now or buy now. Okay, it differs. Okay, so I will just make this video and you all can take a look whether you should rent or buy. There is no wrong or right, okay, whether you should rent or buy. I just break down the differences for you, okay? So yeah, why does rent or buy matters? Okay, because after all, whether you choose to rent or buy, there's some influence from your family pressure or family expectations, your society expectation, or sometimes some people have this mindset where renting is wasting money, which they think that if you can pay for the monthly, no, sorry, if you can pay for the monthly rental payment, then you can pay for the installment. Rather be a tenant, why not be the landlord? Okay, so yeah, today I'll break down between rent and buy. So you all can watch this video till the very end. Okay, so I'll be talking about renting first. Okay, so renting is equals to flexibility. You are not tied down to a location, which it would not affect your career and also your lifestyle. If you are a young professional, you are always seeking for new opportunities, new jobs, or different kind of environment. You want to go to different city to see different kind of maybe job areas or cultures. Then renting will be more suitable for you lah. Okay, because renting, if you rent minimum 1 year, your 1 year contract end, you can switch to another area or city which you are finding a job at their site. So you no need to think that okay, you have a house in Kepong but you are working in KL. Okay, so yeah, so if you are a tenant, you want to go KL and work, you just rent a unit at KL within your budget and then have a 1 year lease, 1 year tenancy. So it's a very flexible thing. Okay, and then of course, number two is lower upfront cost. Why lower upfront cost? Because tenant no need to pay legal fee, no need to pay renovation fee, and no need to pay any down payment. So this one is also what tenant no need to pay. Okay. Number four, which is more ideal. So renting a unit actually is more ideal for young professional workers or people who not sure where they want to settle down. Okay, because once you buy a house, you are tied down for 35 years loan. Maximum you can loan is 35 years. So let's say you pull it to the very maximum, you take 35 years loan. So you are tied for 35 years loan in that location. Okay, so that is quite a very big decision lah in your life. So some people don't know where they want to settle, so they just roam around, keep renting different city and to feel where is which most suitable for them. Okay, and of course very suitable for expats, because expats, when they want to become a PR in Malaysia, they want to work in Malaysia, or they are taking MM2H in Malaysia, then they will, of course, I will suggest them to rent first. Okay, rent, feel the area, like that area, that city, and then go and feel different area, different city, then only decide which one suits them the best. Okay, or those who values liquidity, it means they don't want their cash they don't want their asset very hard to turn into cash. It means this type of people, they like to invest in stocks, they like to invest in shares where it can very fast liquidate into cash. Okay, but for property, not really fast you can liquidate it into cash, because there is a very long paperwork to do. Okay, so yeah, so renting is actually more ideal to these people, this type of people. So in case you are looking to buy, so this one is for buying one. Okay, buying builds long-term equity. Okay, you are paying yourself instead the landlord, because you own the house. Okay, just now I say tenant pays the rental to the landlord, and the house also under the landlord, not under the tenant. Okay, but for buying, you purchase a property, you become the owner, you pay to yourself. Okay, because you are the landlord. Okay, and then of course, stability. What do you mean by stability? Okay, it means that you are a landlord, you stay there for 35 years, no one kick you out unless you are not paying the installment. Banks come and knock the door, okay, and then ask you to auction your property. Okay, or else that is your house, you live until the day you want to sell, or you want your grandson or you want your son to inherit your property. And also, if you have any problem when it comes to financial problem, your business is not working, you need cash flow, property can save you. You can refinance your property, or you can sell your property. Okay, so property can save you when your business or you are in a very difficult situation where you need cash. Okay, so you can refinance or you can sell your property. So property actually can save you, but of course you need to own that property lah. Okay, and then you can also, I mean, the very good benefit or the very obvious benefit for being an owner is that you can renovate however you like. Okay, your interior design can renovate however you like. But being a tenant, no. Being a tenant is if you like the unit or not. But being a owner is how you want to make the unit to become the one that you like. Okay, so it's a different thing. And then of course, property can hedge against inflation and become a long-term asset. Okay, it can become a very good asset, and it of course can hedge against inflation. Okay, so this, if you are a person who are starting a family, okay, you are starting family, getting married, or you want, or you plan to stay in this city for long term, okay, and you're planning to work here, then you can go for purchasing a property. Okay, but of course you need to have a stable income, and you want to probably leave your legacy to your kids. Okay, then you can consider buying a property. Okay, so of course, beyond the monthly payment, okay, so many compare just the rent and the mortgage, but not just that. That is very surface. Okay, because if you own a property, you need to give, not only you need to pay the maintenance, sinking fund, quick rent, assessment tax, insurance, renovation costs, interest costs, and then the cost of the furniture, everything, and then of course there's others like MOT. Okay, so all these are the costs, hidden costs, which buyer needs to pay. Okay, if you are buying for sub-sale. Okay, but if you are buying for new projects, then you need to see the developer's package. Okay, that is for new project. But if you buy for sub-sale, these are a lot of costs you need to bear. Okay, so how to decide? Okay, there is a few questions you can ask yourself how to decide. Okay, so do you plan to stay in the location that you decided for the next 5 to 10 years or beyond? Okay, this is the first question. Number two, do you have stable income and emergency savings? This is very important. If you don't have this, even though you become the owner, your property somehow one day will be auctioned by the bank. Okay. Number three question is, are you ready for hidden costs beyond the mortgage? As I just mentioned just now, okay, those costs, are you prepared to pay those amount? Okay, so that is the third question. Number four is, would your money work harder elsewhere right now? It means that, do you have a second income, or do you have passive income which will make you less burden when you are paying for this house? Okay, if you have stability and financial readiness, then okay, buying makes sense. Okay, you are well prepared. If you not, and you want to find more flexibility, you want to try more different other location, feeling different area, then renting is much smarter. Okay, so renting is not about throwing out money away, okay? And buying is not always the smarter choice, okay? Always when it comes to rent or buy, it depends on your stage of life, okay? But like, are you 20 years old thinking to rent or buy? Are you 30 years old thinking rent or buy? What is your financial goal and your lifestyle priority? So yeah, okay, so the worst decision is not renting or buying. Okay, the worst decision is not knowing which one actually fits your life. So need to think carefully lah. Okay, that's all for today. So I will see you on the next episode. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and if you think this video is helpful, okay, do help to repost or share to your friend if your friend needs to see this video, and comment if you have any comment in the comment section below. Of course, do follow my Instagram, saturn.property, saturn.property. Do follow my Instagram and DM me if you have any question regarding rent or buy. Okay, see you next video. Thank you. Bye bye.